So a few days ago, I was at the MSI booth and I got to see all of their cool products. They had something for all the PC gamers. They had new keyboards, mice, they even had a monitor, that's brand new. They had their graphics cards, the motherboards, they had their laptops. They had one desktop, but the coolest thing, to me at least, was the VR One. So if you guys ever tried the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive, you know that those wires are annoying, especially when you're moving a lot, like a game like Space Pirate Trainer, where you have to dodge and physically move around. Those wires can get in the way and they can actually do damage. They can like knock down your monitor or knock down your computer. You don't want that. So the VR One solves that problem. It allows you to walk around freely without tripping on wires or anything like that. So here are 5 things that you need to know about the VR One. So number 1 is the specs. All PC gamers, we love to hear about the specs. We want the best parts possible in our desktops. So the VR One has different configurations. Obviously, the better parts you use, the more expensive it's going to be. But I think they start out with a Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM, an NVIDIA GTX 1060 or 1070. I would obviously go with the 1070, but 1060 is just fine. So regardless of what configuration that you get, the VR One is going to be able to play all these VR games smoothly, with no problems, for the next few years. The second thing you need to know is the ports. The ports are actually on the back. You can hook up your headset very easily. There's 4 USB 3 ports, a Thunderbolt port, and an HDMI port, a headphone and a microphone jack. That's pretty much all you need for VR games. One thing I do gotta mention is that you're not limited to just VR. You can take off the straps and hook it up to your desktop and use it like a regular desktop computer, or you can hook up in the living room, use it as a media PC. So number 3 is the weight. The VR One is super lightweight. You can see on my back that it's not that thick. It's actually worth noting that the VR One is lighter than my gaming laptop, which is actually pretty amazing. You can see in this video, I'm moving around, I'm swinging my arms around, and I didn't even break a sweat. Another thing to mention is that the design looks really cool. If you look at it, it looks like armor. So that's really cool. It doesn't look like a book bag. It doesn't look like a computer. Well, it is a computer, you can tell. It almost looks like something that Iron Man would wear, like part of his suit. So I think that's really cool, especially the black and red. Number 4 is the battery. The VR One has 2 battery compartments and both of them are hot swappable. In my experience, you're gonna play a VR game for probably like 10-20 minutes and then take a break. So the fact that the battery lasts 90 minutes, that's perfect. That's all you need, really. And finally, the last thing I think you guys should know about this is the price. So the price for a VR ready PC, I mean like a decent VR ready PC, you know, with a 1060 or 1070, Core i7, 16 gigs, that's gonna cost about $1,000 or more. So the VR One comes in different configurations, as I said before, and they all have different price ranges, but I've been looking around and they start around $1,800 or $1,700 around there, and that's not including the headset. I know that's very pricey, and I normally don't recommend getting a pre-built PC, but in this case it has such a cool design and it's so portable that I actually think it's worth it. I think this is gonna be great for the developers, especially if they want to if they travel a lot and they take their games to different shows and different events. Instead of taking around a big giant desktop or like a 10-pound laptop, I would rather take this, and it's more comfortable, and you don't got to deal with the wires. So it doesn't come with the VR headset, it doesn't come with an Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive, but a few days ago it was announced that the Oculus Rift, they dropped the price so there's a new bundle that's cost $399. That's just for the headset and the 2 controllers. That's a great deal. Again, VR is not cheap, we know, but it's still awesome. This is something that I'm really passionate about. I love this field because there's always something new happening. So I'm in the process of building a gaming PC specifically for virtual reality games, but I don't know, man. I think we're gonna have to put that plan on hold because the VR One is pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.